The episode starts with Devi Ahilya apologizing to Guruji. He says, "Don't apologize. I am just doing my duty and trying to teach them the right things." But Malerao is not changing even after getting punished. She asks him to teach Mukta. She will see Malerao. She goes out to Malerao. Yuvraj Khanderao comes there and sees Malerao. She says, "You would not sport him this time." He says, "He is a kid. He did a mistake." She asks, "Is it a mistake? He has torn the Granth." She says, "You and your ancestors have learnt this Granth. You all respect it. Do not you care that he has torn this Granth? This time you punish him." Yuvraj Khanderao asks, "What is this, Malerao? I come to meet you before going to Darbar. I see you punished every day and I don't like it." Malerao says, "Guruji has enmity with me. He punishes me without a reason." Devi Ahilya says, "You have torn this Granth, so you got punished." Malerao says, "I was not able to memorize. Guruji forced me to read it. I got helpless and torn the Granth. What wrong did I do?" He hugs Yuvraj Khanderao and says, "Stop my studies. I will go to the Darbar and battleground." She say, "Even your dad has studied and got the knowledge to reach here." Yuvraj Khanderao says, "The way I saw you punished today, this should be the last time. I do not want to see this again." Devi Ahilya says, "You are teaching him a lesson today." He says, "I am getting late for the Darbar." He goes. Malerao smiles. Yuvraj Khanderao asks him to play or take rest. He kisses Malerao and sends him. Devi Ahilya asks, "Why are you doing this?" He asks, "What?" She says, "I told you to scold him. You have unseen his big mistake." He asks, "What shall I do?" "I was also stopped for everything in childhood. I was scared of dad. You want me to give such a scared life to Malerao? You are doing the same thing as Malhar Sarkar did with me." She asks, "What do you want to say?" "That I am not raising him well. I want to discipline him like we learned from Malhar Sarkar. I have left everything to raise Malerao so that he becomes a good person. If I cannot reform him, then it's my and his defeat." He says, "I want to give you an answer clearly. I do not want second Khanderao in this family." He goes. She cries and recalls Yuvraj Khanderao's words. Yuvraj Khanderao is in the Darbar. Gunuji introduces the chief of the Ratlam village and the people. Yuvraj Khanderao says, "I welcome you all heartily. I have a relation with Ratlam. Madhav Singh gave me its reigning rights. I am glad that I have such rights. Thanks for finding me deserving. I want Ratlam to get developed. The people do not depend on anyone." Gunuji says, "Yes, they have got a good proposal for you." The village head greets Yuvraj Khanderao. He shows the plan. Tukoji says, "We have to arrange security." Malhar Sarkar sees the plans. Devi Ahilya brings their breakfast. Tukoji and Gangoba thanks her. Malhar Sarkar asks her to come. Malhar Sarkar asked Devi Ahilya to see the three-direction plan of dealing with the enemies. She says, "Forgive me, our enemies would also be thinking the same. Sujaudola is much clever. We should not underestimate him. He might have understood about our security reach." Malhar Sarkar says, "Amazing." Devi Ahilya, "You want to say something special, but what is that?" She says, "Enemy can understand that our security plan is not four direction. He may see the fourth direction, where our security is weak. We should be ready from the four direction." Malhar Sarkar says, "Amazing. That's why I tell you that we need you in the Rajya matters." "Yes, I know you made yourself away from the matters, but I will keep you aware." She says, "Don't worry, I stay aware of the political matters. I think we should involve Yuvraj Khanderao in this matter." Malhar Sarkar jokes. He says, "Yes, we will involve him. He knows the tribal's plan. He would need to go there. I will also go along. How shall I leave Malwa alone? Prepare your heart to handle the Rajya. She says, I stay ready under any circumstances. If Yuvraj Khanderao needs to go to Delhi, then I would not step back from my duty. Malhar Sarkar smiles.